This is Houston. Say again, please.
Houston, we've had a problem.
Are you injured? What happened here?
Can't be real. Impossible. Ruvik is...
I've got him. The security cameras might tell us something.
What the hell?
Hey there guys, welcome to another vlog, and today I want to talk about The Evil Within, which is a... I do love my horror games, even though they freak me out a lot. I'm halfway through this game, and boy, this is a dark, dark bloody game, this. It's one of those games that really, like, you wonder where the ideas of such a game come from in the minds of, of these creators, because it's really dark and bloody and gory and dreamlike, sort of, you know, big bads coming at you that you can't stop in places. It seems to be this sort of... This is made by the guy who made Resident Evil 4, and you can tell. I mean, it's got it's got exactly the same vibe for me as that had. Really dark undertones. Probably a little bit sicker than Resi 4 was. The gameplay is very similar, but obviously you can walk and shoot and that sort of thing. I love the story concept at the beginning. You turn up at this hospital, things have gone really, you know, there's been like a mass slaughter of people. You walk in, as you'll see at the beginning of this video, that you're looking at, that's literally the beginning pretty much of the game. You're looking at the screen, well, you find all these people scattered around the floor, bloody mess and all the rest of it. You look at the video footage, and there's this weird sort of looks like a lopped up Assassin's Creed Altair character running around stabbing folk in the face with some sort of syringe or knife or something, and then you are dragged into that world of what the fuck is going on, because I have no idea what's going on at the minute. But I'm absolutely loving it. It's a fantastic game, because for me, in a game like this, halfway through, you don't want to know what's going on. You want that expectation, that surprise. You know, what's round the next corner, what's next. I mean, like most horror games, I'm playing it piecemeal because bloody hell, it's draining. I find horror games brilliant fun, but you know, I have to play them a couple of hour segments at a time because I'm just so wound up playing them. It's like, oh my god, I need to go and like play with bunny rabbits for a few minutes. I'll come back to you later. So yeah, the mechanics of the game I love. I mean, it's got a radial type menu where you can jump into your weapons. However, and I fell victim of it, I thought it stopped the game when you went into your radial menu. It doesn't. It goes into a slow-mo. So things are still coming at you, and it adds a real edge to it for me, because whatever you do in that radial menu, you want to do it as quickly as possible. So you build up a fair number of weapons. I've got maybe 5 weapons now. So there's bombs. There's the crossbow seems to be the weapon that they want you to really love, and it's brilliant. You get different tips for the crossbows. You've got explosive ones, you've got light ones, you've got fire ones, this sort of stuff. So there's also, and there's an electric one as well for the crossbow, which is quite good fun. And they all obviously do different things to stop the enemy coming at you. The electricity one doesn't necessarily kill them, but it will fry them in place and stun them. And the light one blinds them so that you can sneak up and stab them rather than waste ammo from your gun. As you'll see in the footage that I've chosen to show you here, I was firing the crossbow into the ground with the light on it, and it was making them stop and stagger about, and then I was sneaking up and stabbing them. So, and it's not something you have to wait and do in a quiet situation. I was doing it in a manic situation there, and it worked really well. I think there was a trophy actually. There was a I got a trophy for doing 5 in a row or something like that. But I think it was in a playthrough before that where I died. But it's yeah, I mean, I loved that. The shotgun's there, the Old Faithful, the pistol, and you can upgrade all of these items via what can only be described as the freakiest upgrade system I've ever seen in my life. You get strapped to a chair and things injected all over you. And it's brilliant. Like every time you go and upgrade yourself, it's fantastic. No idea why I'm picking up this upgrade gel. No idea why the upgrade gel upgrades me. And I really don't care. It's just brilliant. So you collect all this sort of gel as you're wandering around, and that stuff is what allows you to upgrade both your person's health and all this sort of stuff, as you would expect, and all the weapons and all the Uber things that you pick up and are able to kill. Well, it's not even zombies in this game, it's just weird, freaky feckers coming at you. Don't even know what to call half of them. What I do love is you collect matches in this game, and they... when you kill something and put it to the floor, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's dead. I think you can spot if they're dead when they start sort of oozing on the floor. However, you can use them as a little weapon themselves by turfing a match on them. If there's other stuff coming towards you, throw a match on them. Not only does it ensure that they're dead, but it also, the things coming towards you may catch fire and they will burn. Like most things, fire is a gift in this game. I mean, it will get you out of trouble in so many occasions. So I think one of the first things, excuse me, one of the first things that I upgraded was the amount of matches I could carry, because they were just brilliant, they were priceless, and I was finding I was leaving them behind, rather because you could only pick up so many, I was leaving them behind, so I upgraded the ability to carry more pretty early on. There are these statues that you can collect. They're hidden in, like most games, there's hidden entities in the game. The statues are brilliant because if we break the statues open, you get a key. And the key opens a sort of, it's a morgue drawer basically. When you go back to this, there's a central place you can go to save. In every area you can find a room where you can save, and you go to the upgrade chair, but in that same place there is a morgue, and in the morgue there's a shed load of morgue trays that you know the bodies go on them normally, but you open these, and inside each one there's a little treat, and it could be loads of ammo, it could be, but a lot of times I've opened it, it's been a shit pile of the gel that upgrades you, and that was absolutely priceless at the beginning, because I could upgrade loads of things all at once. So that was brilliant, really. So it's well worth going out your way or going to walkthroughs and trying to find out where the statues are. I went to a walkthrough for the first big area I hit to find out where the statues were, and I got loads of stuff from those statues. It was brilliant. But what you can do is I mean, they have built it so you can clear an area. So that area, I cleared it of everything, didn't do the boss fight until I'd collected everything, and looked at the walkthrough, picked up the statues and all that sort of stuff, looked around every corner and picked up everything I could, then kind of activated the boss fight. So it was, I mean, I'm assuming not every area is, well, it's not, I'm not assuming it, I know it, that you can walk into areas and don't know there's a boss fight coming. That particular area, I knew that by doing something, the boss would be released, so... yeah, but you do seem to be able to clear out areas and then have a good look about and then move on. So it's been done quite well. I'm loving that game. Absolutely brilliant. It's one of the best games that's come out in the last year by far. I think Resident Evil could learn a lot from a game like that, and I'd bring that guy back. Make a Resi game with him again, eh? But yeah, hopefully Resi can get back to the roots and do something like this, because it's absolutely fantastic. So there you are. I hope the footage has given you a bit of a clue as to how good this game is, and I hope my rambling on has helped you once again. And I will speak to you all soon with another vlog. You take it easy. Bye.
The control panel. It's got the same kind of dials, right?
Yeah, a top one and a bottom one.
Set the upper dial to 22 and the lower dial to 5. 22 on top and 5 on the bottom. Are you all right?
Joseph! Kidman! Hang on, I'm coming! Where'd they go?